I welcome you to this story. It's based on from John's chapter 6, where many of the disciples turned back from serving Jesus because of his claim and of certain things he was mentioning about if you don't eat my flesh and drink my blood, you'll have no life in you. So let's begin with this fictional story here. The synagogue in Capernaum still echoed with Jesus' words when the crowd began to sin. Many disciples shook their heads and slipped out the doors, muttering, "This is too hard. Who can accept this?" Many turned away from the one who had fed thousands with 5 loaves and 2 fish only days before. But not everyone left. In a quiet corner near the back, 4 friends lingered in the fading light. Beside them stood Josiah, the olive oil merchant whose business had nearly collapsed until Jesus healed his crippled daughter. Leaning on a staff was Levi, the man Jesus had cleansed of leprosy at the city gate. Their faces were troubled, but there was something in them, a faith stronger than doubt. One individual, Rachel, spoke first, voice low but steady. "I heard what he said, eat my flesh and drink my blood. Yet I remember the day the bread multiplied in his hands. My boy Caleb, he ate until he could eat no more. How can the same mouth that gave such love and life with bread now speak something so incredibly hard and still be wrong?" Caleb nodded, though his hands trembled. "Many are leaving. They say he asked too much to believe that. But where else would we go? I was there when he walked on the sea. The wind obeyed him. If the wind obeys, maybe my heart must too. The Spirit gives life, he said it himself. The flesh counts for nothing. His words, they are spirit and life." Josiah rubbed his beard, eyes distant. "How can we eat his flesh?" "I don't believe what he said is literal in any way. He said the flesh profits nothing. Or he's not talking about natural things. I remember my little girl running again because of him. He didn't explain everything that day either, but he'll give us a clearer meaning with things in time. Maybe this teaching is the same, something we cannot fully grasp yet, but we must trust. Peter's words kept ringing in me, "Lord, to whom shall we go? You have the words of eternal life." We have seen enough to know that he is the Holy One of God. Levi's scars still faint on his arms from being healed from leprosy. He leaned forward. His voice cracked with emotion. "Brothers and sisters, I was dead while I lived, rotting outside the city. Jesus touched me and made me clean. Now he says whoever feeds on him will live forever. If he could raise my body from death while I breathed, can he not raise my soul the same way?" Many are turning back tonight, but we have seen too much light to choose darkness again. The Father enabled us to come to him. Let us not throw away that gift. Rachel reached out and took Levi's hand and then her son's. Then we stay. We remind each other of the loaves, the waves, the healings. We hold fast to the promise, whoever eats this bread will live forever. The crowd may leave, but we will not. We will walk with him, even if the road grows harder. Josiah smiled for the first time since the teaching began. Agreed. Tomorrow we rise early and follow wherever he leads. We will speak these truths to one another whenever doubt creeps in. We are few now, but we are his. Caleb stood taller. And one day, when others ask why we stayed when so many left, we will tell them because we tasted the bread of life and it satisfied us forever. The four friends clasped hands in the emptying synagogue. Outside, the last footsteps of those who turned away faded into the night. Inside, a small circle remained, ordinary people choosing the extraordinary. They didn't understand everything totally, but they knew they would in time. They reminded themselves of the words of a proverb: take fast hold of instruction. Let it not go. Keep it, for it is your life.